Greetings, my lovelies, and thank you for stopping by today. I have another exciting book review for you, and in honor of the book, I am wearing my Assassin's Creed tee because we have assassins. Today I'm going to talk about High Stakes by Casey L. Bond. And before I begin, a huge shout out to my friend Christina. Thank you for recommending this author, and thank you, Miss Casey, for writing this book because I have been in a huge reading funk for some time now, and this book just shook everything up for me. So the premise of this book is kind of interesting because it's like a vampire apocalypse theme. So the basic setting of this book is that the world has been overrun by vampires, and now there is this little government organization that is developing people called assets who are genetically enhanced to be able to fight the vampires. And it's one of these assets that the story is told through, and that asset's name is Eve. So Eve, along with two other assets, Abram and Titus, are charged with the task of killing the three vampires who are responsible for making all of the vampires that are out there. So what they're going to do is they're going to hop backwards in time to a point to where their security is low, stake them in the heart, and pop back to the future, hopefully having rewritten history. So Eve and Titus are kind of friends. Titus is your typical flamboyant fuckboy, and Abram's just an asshole. For some reason, he has a grudge against Eve because she has all these extra enhancements, so we're not really sure if it's because he's jelly or because he thinks that she's less than human. So, anywho's, they pop back in time, but something goes wrong. Instead of being only like a couple of weeks, it's like the 1400s and everyone's dying of plague. But they kind of realized that they were intentionally sent back. And that's the first sign that her benevolent leaders, Victor and Kale, may not exactly be as benevolent as they seem. So she trogs along, ends up running into Titus at this castle, which also happens to be Enoch's home, the vampire that she's been sent back to kill. Except there are some things that don't quite add up, and because I tried to do as spoiler-free as possible, I will not tell you what they are. So now Eve and Titus are torn between fulfilling their duty or taking a different route that doesn't result in them killing anybody, but still maybe change the future for the better. So some shit goes down that I'm not really going to get into that results in Eve having to fling herself out of a window to go back into the future, dragging everybody with her. And then at the end of that book, this was my face. Oh my god, the ending of it. It left me so desperate and wanting to immediately get the next book. But the next book's not done yet. Get on it, Miss Casey. I'm ready to read it. Like I said, this book cleared me out of a reading funk. I haven't read a book that fast in some time. I think I finished it in probably 2 days, but only because I had to go to work. That's why I kind of broke it up. The beginning took me a second to get it into, but then once I was in it, I was in it. I like Eve. She seems like a very reasonable, well-headed character. Their motivations for going into the organization to become assets are actual legit reasons. And then her reasons for second-guessing everything are also legit reasons. You know, you're told one thing, but then you discover it's another. Do you still follow through with the command? I really enjoyed this book. It cleared me out of a reading funk that I've been in, and so now my reading juices are all simmering and ready to go. And I can't wait for the next one to come out. So if you've read this book, please like and comment below telling me what your favorite parts were. Try to keep them spoiler free, but hey, it's the internet, what you gonna do. My most latest book, The Time of Prophecy, is available in paperback and ebook. I will provide links for that below. You can follow me on my various social media sites, also linked below. And if you like what I do and want to help me keep doing it, you can click onto my Patreon page and become a supporter, where you'll get some really nifty benefits. I wonder what they could be. Click and find out. Anyway, that's all that I have for you today, and I just realized that my dog has been snoring very loudly, so if you hear that in the background, I do apologize. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.